My dear, I've already answered the questions from the section understanding the text. And today, in this video, I'm going to answer the questions from reference to the context section. My dear, be ready to listen the answer. I repeat it, I'm going to answer the question from reference to the context. And the first question, my dear, there is, what according to the speaker is a day? This question asks you, my dear, what according to the speaker is a day? Or let me say, what is a day? What do you think a day is? You know, this poem entitled A Day, or generally the day that we refer, that we know, denotes simplicity of life. My dear, this is the answer. What according to the speaker is a day? You can say, according to the speaker, a day is simplicity of life. Or you can say, what happens in a day from the sunrise to the sunset, that is known as a day. Next question, my dear, you can see there. Option B, what purpose does the hyphen in the first line serve in the poem? There is the hyphen, my dear, you can see there. What purpose does the hyphen in the first line serve in the poem? Let me show you the hyphen from the poem there, my dear. Yes, this is the hyphen here. The first line, I will tell you how the sun rose. After that, there is hyphen, comma, then there is the hyphen. Then what is the purpose of this hyphen? Let me tell you. The purpose of this hyphen is silence, or the break in the routine, or regarding this poem, the break in the first line. I will tell you how the sun rose. After that, there is the hyphen. That means there comes silence. Then you can say that the purpose of the hyphen in the first line is silence and break. Let's talk about question number C. My dear, question number C there. What makes this poem lyrical and sonorous? Discuss. This is the question, my dear. What makes this poem lyrical and sonorous? Lyrical means that share personal feelings there that you can sing, and sonorous means giving sound, or let me say sonorous means that gives sound. What kind of things, or what makes this poem lyrical and sonorous? Discuss. And the answer, my dear, what means here, you can say alliteration, assonance, rhyme, and rhythm. Once again, alliteration, assonance, rhyme, and rhythm makes this poem lyrical and sonorous. You might be wondering what alliteration is, what assonance is, what rhyme is, what rhythm is. If you don't know these things, please do comments and I will make another video only for you, my dear. For the timing, let's go to that option D. It asks you, what are the target audience of this speaker? Or let me say, who are the target audience of this speaker and why? So if you read the poem, you'll know this answer, my dear. The targeted audience of the speaker are kids. Exactly. My dear, this poem generally talks about the view of the children. They become happy by seeing the day, by seeing the sunshine, and by seeing the sunrise. Everything that happens in the life of a children, or everything that happens in the mind of the children. That is why we can say that the target audience of the speaker are kids, or the children there. Let's talk about question number E, my dear. This poem asks you, the poem seems to describe a day for children. How would the adult people, yes, how would the adult people respond to this poem? I think, the adult people will not, respond to this poem. They won't have any kind of response, but this poem is ultimately about the children there, that focuses on children, that share the feelings of the children in this poem. So discuss this poem with your parents, guardians, and write the answer based on their responses. My dear, my students, my dear, please do share this poem with your parents or guardians, and you can write their answer on the basis of their responses, my dear. This option C, to do this yourself. Let's talk about a reference beyond the text that asks you, Observe your surroundings of one fine morning and write a poem based on your own experience. You need to write the poem based on your own experiences, my dear. This is not so important, so that you need not write the poem, but you can practice yourself. Be sure that you will not be asked to write the poem in your examination, because that is all about reference beyond the text. And option B, my dear, write a personal essay on a day in the school. You need to write personal essay about what? About the title, A Day in the School. Yes, so it talks about personal essay. For the time being, I'm going to tell you about what personal essay is. So listen carefully, my dear. Personal essay is a writing that describes an important lesson gathered from a writer's life experiences, or who writes about himself or herself, or who shares personal feelings. That is known as personal essay. It often describes a significant event from a first person perspective. Yes, not always you can say it, not often you can say it always describes a significant event from a first person perspective. Means the person shares his or her feelings. That is all about personal essay. But you need to write an essay about a day in the school. You can write this essay yourself, my dear, but I assure you that I will come up the video about the answer of this question, that is write a personal essay on a day in the school. So for the time being, that is all for today. If you like this video, please hit the click button, do subscribe our channel, and click on all notifications. Share this video with your family and friends. Thank you so much for watching.